We will start our introduction with Brunei's history. The official slogan used by Brunei is Integrity Tonggak Kecemerlangan. Brunei Darussalam was the seat of a powerful kingdom that spread across Sabah, Sarawak, and the Lower Philippines. The current king represents one of the oldest ruling dynasties in the world. Brunei Darussalam Empire was devastated by war, piracy, and colonial expansion by European powers. Brunei Darussalam officially became a British protectorate. A residential system was established in Brunei Darussalam. A British citizen was appointed as representative of the British government to advise the Sultan on all matters except Malay customs, traditions, and the Muslim religion. On 1 January 1984, Brunei Darussalam regained full independence and the king assumed office as Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, and Minister of Home Affairs, presiding over a cabinet of 6. In October 1986, the cabinet expanded to 11 members, with the Queen relinquishing the finance and home affairs portfolios and taking over the defence portfolio which her late father had held since 1984. After Brunei achieved full independence in 1984, an Islamic caliphate was established and the constitution, although retained, underwent significant amendments. As Prime Minister, he chairs the Council of Ministers, Cabinet, and is advised by several other councils such as religious, private, real estate, and legislative. Brunei is one of the world's last absolute monarchies, and its political system is structured after the Malaysian Islamic monarchy. Therefore, practically all political power belongs to the king, who is currently also the Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, and Minister of Defence of the country. Other positions in the government are held by members of the Bolkiah royal family. Brunei is a loyal member of the ASEAN group, and recent border disputes with neighbouring Malaysia, another ASEAN member, were resolved peacefully with the signing of a joint resource development agreement.
Malaysia and Brunei have a strong special relationship via common heritage and culture, as well as the people's ties.
Secondly, we will talk about the economic of Brunei. Mixed economic system, which includes a variety of private freedoms combined with centralized economic planning and government regulation. Member of Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, APEC, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership, TPP. Brunei's income level is classified as high. Brunei is classified as a developing country. Brunei's crude oil and natural gas production account for 60% of GDP and more than 90% of export. Brunei has listed the top 3 trade partners in 2021, which are Singapore, China, and Japan, while the top 3 exported goods in 2021 will be oil and mineral fuels, organic chemicals, and industrial machinery. The top industries in Brunei are petroleum refining, liquefied natural gas, and construction. Next will be the religion of the Brunei country.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
According to the Brunei Constitution, Islam is the official religion of Brunei. The Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan hold the status of head of Islamic religion in the country. Furthermore, Islam is extremely significant in Brunei for all Muslim citizens. Other religions recognized in the state include the faiths of Buddhism, Christianity, and others. Lastly, the introduction part will be cultural and language of Brunei. Brunei's dominant culture is Malay, according to Malay heritage, and the majority of the population identifies as Malay. A strong feeling of community, respect for tradition, and a close-knit family structure characterize Malay culture. During major occasions and cultural events, traditional Malay dress, such as baju Melayu for men and baju kurung for women, is widely worn. These outfits are well known for their bright colors and elaborate patterns. Traditional dance and music in Brunei are vivid and expressive. The Tarian Zapan is a popular dance that incorporates rhythmic motions and hand claps and is commonly performed during celebratory events. In various cultural performances, traditional musical instruments such as the rebana, drum, and gulintangan gong are employed. Bruneian craftsmen are well known for their skill in traditional arts and crafts such as songket weaving, silverwork, and wood carving. Brunei observes a number of cultural and religious festivals, the most prominent of which is Hari Raya Aidilfitri, also known as Eid al-Fitr. Adat, or customary law, is an important component of Bruneian culture. It includes traditional customs, norms, and practices that govern social interactions, marriages, and other elements of daily life. Malay is the official language, and the majority of the population speaks and understands it. English is also taught in schools and is utilized in government and commerce. However, English is extensively spoken by the majority of the population, and the majority of signage throughout the country are written in Roman character. Next, we will be discussing the problems faced by Brunei. Even though Brunei is well known as one of the richest countries in Southeast Asia, the country is also facing economic problems. Brunei's economy is in trouble because in these few years, Brunei has faced declining foreign investment, decreasing trade, and a limited budget for development. In addition to the Brunei economy issue, it could potentially be caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, which also affected the whole world economy. As mentioned previously, Brunei's economy's growth is distracted by declining foreign investment. There is no doubt that foreign investment is important to every country because it not only helps to improve the country's income, but also could improve relations between two countries. In 2022, Brunei experiences a decline in foreign investment. According to the data, it is estimated that Brunei has lost 403 million Brunei dollars just in foreign investment. This is a large capital outflow that needs to be recovered as soon as possible. It is clear that declining foreign investment makes Brunei worry about the future of the country. It is because the investment money could help Brunei create job opportunities, make their currency stronger, and keep up with technological advancements. This decline may also give investors a negative outlook on the Brunei economy. Secondly, economic issues are caused by the decreasing trade value of Brunei. According to the data, it is estimated that Brunei has lost about 53.9% of its total trade value. Those big numbers were caused by the drop in export value of around 56.2% and import value of 50.7%. Not to mention that this happened in April 2023, a year after Brunei lost a huge amount of foreign investment. Being a tiny country with a limited export base, there is no doubt that Brunei relies significantly on trade to generate income. Brunei is a country rich in black gold, or what we call oil, so the decline in exports negatively affected the Brunei economy. It is potentially possible that a government has limited spending and subsidies due to a lack of national income. If it is worse than that, the government's ability to provide great infrastructure, environment, and service could also be affected. Furthermore, if Brunei did not solve the issues, the long-term effect of it would be that the employment rate could increase due to the economic crisis. Lastly, economic issues are caused by the limited budget for development. We cannot deny that it is a fact that development projects are important in creating a country with good economic growth. The development could provide a better standard of living in terms of the attraction of investors, good infrastructure, and new job opportunities. The issues here are that Brunei has shown a statistical decrease in development budgets. The statistics show that from 2012 until 2017, Brunei provided 8.2 billion Brunei dollars just for national development projects, but starting from 2018 until 2023, they only provided around 3.5 billion Brunei dollars on development projects. The deduction of budget for development projects creates a feeling of concern for the fate of the next generation. This is because the low development budget could potentially cause Brunei to be left behind. In conclusion, Brunei must overcome economic problems such as declining foreign investment, decreasing trade, and a limited budget for development. The government must take action and be responsible for finding solutions to the issues faced by the country, because the citizens' fate relies on them. The government's actions will determine the fate of the nation, its citizens, and the next generation of the country. That is all from us. Thank you.